A short update on the energies, October 7, 2014. Today you will once again enter another phase that will bring with it even more acceleration of this process, and through what you accomplished during that last sitting, if we may call it that, or your monthly get-together to be more precise, you already stand perfectly poised to receive the blessings that will be coming your way by means of certain celestial events that some of you may already be aware of. Lunar eclipse October 8th, partial solar eclipse October 23rd, let us explain. As we told you beforehand, this communal get-together that you participated in just 2 days ago was indeed another important event, one that allowed you to open yourselves up in a very literal way to a brand new force of energetics. You see, this was in every sense a very individual process once again, and even if it took part in collaboration with so many other individuals, it was indeed your own private chance to shine your light in a very new way. And so you did, and for this, we cannot thank you enough, for as we have told you again and again, this is done by you, not for you. And so what the rest of us can do, is simply to assist you in every way on your journey. So as you allowed yourself to take a step forward and say yes with all of your being, so much was put into motion by that seemingly small step of mankind, and the implications from this small step forwards will be even more gigantic than when those famous words were uttered for the very first time from one of your fellow men setting foot onto the surface of a hitherto unexplored terra incognita, your moon. For what you are about to embark upon now, will be even more magnificent than what was done so many years ago by a few individuals who took upon them the daunting journey to your friendly neighbor in the sky, your moon, and when we say that this celestial object will also play a major part in the upcoming events, we think you will all understand what we are implying at. For tomorrow will be the first of a series of 2 interconnected events, both of them involving celestial objects in your vicinity, and both entailing major shifts in your very atmosphere, in a very literal sense of the word. And again, it was not by accident that the timing of your collective event was so that it would predate these 2 events in such a way, it would serve as the perfect opportunity to enable all of you to literally tune yourselves in for what will start to come about in just a few hours. You see, you will begin to receive some very interesting downloads indeed, and they will be magnified by the actual dimming down of the moon as it passes through the shadow of your world in a way that will enable certain codes to be transmitted in this lull, if you will, of the regular exchange between your world and that of your neighbors. And so, another huge opening will begin, one that will herald in a whole new set of energetic conjunctions that in turn will serve your needs in all sorts of ways. We know it will sound that we are simply repeating old messages, but this is once again what will take place during this upcoming 2-week period of heightened activities, both in your skies and most of all, within your physical vehicle. Look upon it as a new beginning in so many ways, for what you have accomplished, is to literally enable yourself to receive into your physical body a part of your consciousness that has not been here before. And this part of you will enable the workings of your physical body to step up to the plate in a very efficient and indeed accomplished manner, but it will also serve to facilitate your own connection with all of creation. So again we say thank you for all that you do and for all that you are, for now, you are truly so much more than what you were merely a few days ago. For you have started to complete yourself in such a way, the rest of this process will unfold at warp speed, to use a familiar phrase. So sit back and enjoy the ride, and know that no matter how turbulent it may seem at times, you now have a very seasoned crew on deck, and it will do everything it can to ensure a safe, smooth and enjoyable ride for all. Welcome to the October gathering around the pond, Sunday, October 5th. October 4, 2014. Dear family of light. Once again the energies seem to have amplified considerably over the last couple of days, just in time for our monthly gathering around the pond. For tomorrow at 21 o'clock Oslo time we have the opportunity to come together as a collective for another one of our powerful group meditations, and this is what the CCs have to say about it. By now everything has accelerated to such a degree, we gather that many of you will feel hard-pressed to keep track of it all, and even more so of the continuation of time. For now, you will all feel the shifts happening on such a vast scale, that time in itself will constitute a great part of these changes. Be that as it may, the time has once again rolled around another circle, and you are once again at a juncture in your lives that you have designated for another one of those get-togethers that serve to serve you all in so many different ways, while at the same time, these occasions serve to underpin this whole process of transformation even more so. And as you face another one of these communal get-togethers that you have been staging for quite a while now, you also face another chance to speed up this process even more, and so too the concept and indeed the actual rolling out of time. For as you sit down to connect, you will once again fire up another set of cylinders, if you will, in this gargantuan machine of change, a machine that is fueled by the light, but that is entirely enabled by your willingness to serve as the all-important mechanism that is the real hub that this entire operation literally circles around. For without you, everything would indeed come to a standstill in every sense of the word, and now, as you once again have taken it upon you to bring another level of this whole operation into action, we can only add our well-deserved praise to this whole congregation of enlightened souls. For your ability to speed up this process by what you allow to be transported through your physical vehicle has been increased to such a degree, you will once again kickstart another important series of events just by your willingness to take some time to put your collective focus on this process. And so, we will once again extend our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for bringing in so much more fuel to this blazing fire by your very presence on these shores, and by your own decision to literally become one with this process of change. For again, it was up to each and every one of you to choose your involvement this time around, and the choice you made before you even came into being in this current physical embodiment was to give a resounding yes to all of creation when you were asked about your willingness to come in and be the fire starters we asked you to be. For the fire that has been burning in the very center of your being, hidden out of sight for such a long time, has now finally started to blaze brightly, and as you once again come together to pool those hidden resources of yours in a very new way, you will make that inner fire catch hold in so many more all around this planet. For you set the example for everyone that has that inner urge to find their own way out of the shadows they have been lingering in for so many lifetimes, and now, as the shadows seem to lengthen and the days continue to shorten on vast stretches of your planet, that inner fire of yours will be such a welcome sight. So again we say know that you are so important in this whole process, and the light that you not only help to carry, but also take such care to spread around so generously is starting to take hold in places that up until now have been looked upon as almost impenetrable. But thanks to you, the circle around your fire is ever increasing, and after this upcoming collective session of enlightened co-creation, that light will continue to blaze ever brighter in the very heart of mankind, and in the heart of your planet. For remember, you are not taking part in an isolated event, for what you do is so closely linked to the procession of similar events taking place on this planet, and every single one of them serve to strengthen all of the others in an intricately linked line of fires that continuously grow in strength and stature, like blazing beacons signaling from every single mountain top on this planet. And the signal they are sending out is the same: the time has come to stand up and breathe the fresh air of freedom. The time has come to step away from the old yokes of yesteryear and to walk boldly forward, fueled by the knowledge that the light you see flickering on the horizon is simply the first signal of what is to come. For these fires, although small and innocuous looking to some, are in fact the opposite. They are just the first ones breaking through the surface from that all-encompassing blazing cauldron of light that has finally been uncovered beneath your very feet. For you have helped to set free the inner fires, not just within you, but also within your planet. And now, more and more cracks will begin to appear in that old crust that has been trying to keep it all doused down for eons. But now, it will no longer be contained, not within you nor within your own planet, and together you will all begin to blaze in such a way, it will ignite not just the hope, but also the passion in so many others, and soon they too will be blazing brightly by your side. So once again we say on behalf of all of creation, thank you for allowing your inner fire to take hold, and thank you for allowing that inner fire to come to the surface. For in doing just that, you are helping to set your entire planet free, and you're helping to relight the fires in every single soul inhabiting this planet with you. And together you will make this happen by this simple act of connecting like you do this Sunday and every single day afterwards. For the fires that will be lit this time around will never go out, they will simply continue to grow ever larger and ever brighter. Thank you to each and every one of you for adding your fuel to this fire. I am so looking forward to seeing you all blaze away on Sunday when we once again come together to add even more light and more love to this planet. With love, light and gratitude from me, Escher. Here are some examples of local time that corresponds with 21 o'clock Oslo time. London, 20:00. Helsinki, 22:00. Sao Paulo, 04:00 p.m. New York, 03:00 p.m. El Paso, 01:00 p.m. Los Angeles, 12:00 p.m. Singapore, 03:00 a.m. Monday. Tokyo, 04:00 a.m. Monday. Sydney, 05:00 a.m. Monday. You can find your local time here, www.thetimezoneconverter.com. As always, you can do this whenever you feel it is best for you. All you need to do is to sit down and connect with this energy with an intention of being a part of this gathering.